Native Instruments just released their Complete 15 bundles, which are bundles that can go up to everything they've ever released, all their instruments, all their sounds, all their samples, all their expansions, plus a few new additions. Because the bundles are so massive and there's so many sounds and instruments, we're mainly going to be focusing on the new instruments, such as Kontakt 8 and Cathara, which are their brand new additions that they released alongside the bundle. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the sounds in Complete and create some music. Not sponsored, by the way, but I did get the bundle sent to me for free, but they do not have any say on anything I can or cannot say in this video. Let's get to it. All right, with a bundle like this, I think we're definitely going to make 2 tracks. The first one's going to be mainly focused on Kontakt 8 because there are a lot of new additions and new features in Kontakt 8 that we're going to use. And then the second one, I think is going to be focused on Cathara, which is their brand new instrument library. All right, so here we are in Kontakt 8. It is laid out very similarly to Kontakt 7, but there are a bunch of new features as well as new views. First off, we're going to look at their new synth that's built into Kontakt 8, Conflux, which is right here. So we're going to pull that up. It's a brand new synth made from the new synth engine in Kontakt 8. And now, as you can see, all the presets on the left, thank goodness. I hated how Kontakt 7 was laid out. It was super annoying. We have to go back and forth to like get through sounds. So I mainly use this right here, which you still can use, of course, but this is so much better. You go like this. You can hear previews of each sound. So much easier than having to go through here, pick a sound, play it, and to hear how it sounds. Great addition. I really like that. So another thing they added are tools, which you can use alongside your instruments. So if I go to tools here, there's chords and phrases. So let's go into a chords tool. And then there's a bunch of presets here. I'm just going to click the first one for now. As you heard, it plays a bunch of chords. It shows you what kind of chords are in it. And that's exactly what this is. It turns any sounds into chords. And there's a bunch of different presets, different genres and styles you can really find and figure out what you want. And then if you look down here, it shows what each chord will be playing, depending on where you play it. So these are just octaves. So if you play up here, it's the same chord as in a different octave. There's just a bunch of different ones. And up here you can see which key the chord set is in. If you want it to be in a specific key, you can just change it and they'll adapt the chords to that key. I think this will be a great way to show off some of the sounds in Conflux. That way I can just press a key, you can hear a nice little chord of it. So let's go through some Conflux sounds until we find something we want. I'm not gonna lie, Conflux sounds amazing. Let's look for a synth pad. Alright, so I went through some presets. I ended up going to this Amber Emotions preset, which is one of the first ones that we tested out. I just really liked how it sounded. And I ended up with this chord tool going airy. And let's lay it down. Next, we're going to go into this brand new Leap section, which are curated kits. Let's go into hot vocals. Alright, you guys know exactly what this looks like. I'm not even going to say it. But yes, it is built into Kontakt 8. No subscription or nothing like that. There's a bunch of different types of kits. These are the vocal ones. And all the other leaps are this format as well. So for the hot vocals, right now there are 10 kits. I'm guessing they are going to add to it as well, maybe through their expansion packs or just through regular updates. But most likely it's going to be through their paid expansion packs. Could be wrong. I have no clue. You can add your own samples as well, so you're not limited to the samples they have. But if you want to go and edit it, you can go into loops. And it'll show you all the vocal loops from hot vocals. All the one shots as well. And you get previews. So you can create your own kits and make it your own. I know I mentioned it earlier, but just in case you missed it, you can add your own samples in this as well to create your own kits, utilize the built-in effects, all that type of stuff. So let's find a nice kit to complement our track. If you give just a little bit more. Something could be missing. Something could be missing. Choose up, you've been doing too much. You know you done changed up. You don't do the same stuff. Choose up, guess you forgot that. Oh, I'm definitely gonna use this one. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna play out some and then bounce it out and then chop it up to exactly how I want it. Alright, so I ended up going to this Leap R&B licks, and I found this guitar that you're hearing, and I chopped it up and just used it, you know, as little textures, little accents. Let's get some drums. These drums are from 40's very own drums, also part of Komplete 15. I completely forgot to put a bass in there. Let's get it. Bass is from 40's very own keys, also in Komplete. I think this is enough. Alright, so that's beat one. Super dope, super fun to make. Let's make something else. Alright, so here we are on Guitarra, the brand new instrument, Native Instruments released alongside Komplete 15. But it is included in that bundle as well. Although I believe it's only included in the collector's edition, but you can get it by itself outside of the complete bundles. Off the bat, the thing sounds pretty good. It's going to be all string instruments, so all like plucked strings and things of that nature, but it specializes in constantly evolving sounds. So let's go into the banks, let's go into motion. As I press notes, here the sound is changing. That's essentially the concept of the instrument. This thing sounds incredible. Keep in mind, because of all the evolving sounds, it can be a little CPU intensive. Let's go to getting started and see what else they got. That's dope. Going to plucked. This thing sounds incredible. Let's lay something down. So I ended up bouncing it out to save CPU and dropped it down 2 semitones. This is a flute from the Kontakt factory library. The Kathara sounds so full, I don't think I need to layer anything else. Let's throw on some drums. Alright, so the drums are from the Pure Drip expansion. All the complete bundles got a bunch of expansion packs too. All the way up to the collector's edition, which has every single expansion. It really is, for lack of a better term, complete package. Got instrument libraries, synth libraries, drums, vocals, percussion, and everything. We really only scratched the surface today on what is included in this bundle. It literally has almost everything Native Instruments has ever released. Now you're probably wondering, is this something you recommend me getting? Is this something I should be getting? Now that's a tough question because it really depends on you. If you already own a previous version of Komplete, there will be special upgrade pricing. If you already own a previous version of Komplete and you haven't bought anything since then, because Native Instruments does release a lot of new instruments every year, and if you haven't bought any of them and you still want to stay in that Native Instruments world of instruments and sounds and stuff like that, then I recommend checking it out. Me personally, I have been in the Komplete ecosystem for a very long time. I think I've had it since like Komplete 9 or 10. I don't really remember. But I haven't been upgrading every new Komplete. I have been upgrading like every 2 or 3 new Kompletes later. Now for people who don't own any versions of Komplete, and you are very interested in entering the Native Instruments ecosystem, maybe look into it, maybe buy an instrument here and there if you're interested in that specific instrument. But for the bundle, unless you really want it now, get it. But if you can wait about a year, the bundles are usually discounted pretty heavily after like a year. So if you can wait a year, you'll definitely save yourself a lot of money. That's me with this one. If you like the beats, like the videos, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know exactly what you think. Subscribe for more videos. Check me out my social medias and my music and all streaming platforms as well, all in the description. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
They don't know what it takes for you to chase your dreams. All these sacrifices, don't know what it brings. This just feels so right, yeah. This just feels so right, yeah.